everyone. Oops. I just clicked off. Hello. Trying to get it all set up here. I apologize. Oops, wrong thing again. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Alright, throw us a thumbs up there. That way I know I got one. Oh, there's me another one. I throw one up there. 2 for 2. There we go. What we gonna get on here and talk about today? Hello, Han Long. How you doing today? Y'all get enough rain today, or well, you may not have, but we got it bad here. I forgot you're a little bit farther away than I am. It was we had some bad leaks in the building, but I'm just gonna tell you, it got a lot worse today. There's water everywhere. Yeah, I thought about it after I said I apologize. I know y'all need some. We need to get some tankers and load them up from all this water we get and run them to you. Instead of running ethanol back and forth in all these 100 train tanks, we ought to run water up there and just dump it out. Because I tell you, we've had way too much. I guess it could be worse, don't get me wrong. But really makes it hard on us, I know that. Hey, Daryl. I saw you go live today, Daryl. Unfortunately, I've got a rider in my truck, so we can't be surfing the internet too much. And but I wasn't able to do anything. I hope it done good, like you. I think it was yesterday when you had your real good one going. These are actually doing good for us for no more than we got. It's helping on us a little bit. If I can figure out a nook to at least you got a nice car to look at while they're working on it. Everybody just got me to look at. For now, I'm gonna try to do something a little different next week. Maybe we'll try to work on a motor or something, and maybe that'll hold people's attention a little bit farther. Because it just shot up to 20 people and now dropped down to 5. I guess they definitely said forget it. First one was 22,000 views. Second one was 20. See, that's awesome. I mean, I'm happy with the ones we're getting. I think yesterday's was 300 and something. I believe that's what it was. Yes, people do like watching work being done. That's what I was trying to tell Randy. I was trying to tell him he needed to go on. He's not feeling the best. He kind of hurt his stomach while I'm doing something, but I was telling him he ought to be trying to go live and do something in the shop before he goes to work. Like the other day when he was working on his exhaust. I think that one did pretty good. I don't know the numbers. He watches a lot more than I do. And do some videos working on. We do want to do videos on the Black Betty because we've got to get going. We're fixing to put wheel studs on it. The problem, that's what Randy's running into. We do this together, and I hate coming on here live without him, and we're working 2 different shifts, and he don't want to go live without me. It's just something we do together, and we feed off each other real heavy. But this weekend, I'm hoping we can do some videos on Fireball, our black ball, our burnout car. Yes. I'm hoping that 3 more weeks of nights, yes, unless he thinks he's got it, he can move on. He kind of can set his own, but he's trying to get the guys he's wanting to work with to train him first. That's where he's trying to go. So unless something changes, he would. But I am trying to do some video this weekend. Hopefully we can get on the Camaro. I'd like to get the motor in the Camaro and get it backed out. I think we could do that in a day. Even with me trying to take the ABS block and stuff like that off, I think we could do it. And we've got the, if he's going to take Black Betty to the show, we're going to have to get on it. He did order some exhaust pipe, 3-inch exhaust pipe. Don't know when it's supposed to be here, but it comes in. We're going to try to put the exhaust on the truck and do some small things that we know that we feel better for it being able to drive down the road. We are running out of time quickly because they decided to tell me that my orange truck was worth $35,000. That's what they want to charge me on taxes on it. So I've not paid it. So I've got to go down there and fight them at the tax department so I don't have to pay a couple $100 in taxes on a 70, hey Adam, 71 model truck. And so I've got to get my orange truck legal so I can drive it on the road. And we've never put tags on Black Betty either, so we're going to be limited. If we don't do that, we're going to be limited to being able to take them on the road. So we'll see how we go. Well, I do want to get some video out with Black Betty too. Daryl, I'll have to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to drop hashtags for lives. Y'all kind of pushed a little bit on Randy's side. If y'all talk to him and everything, tell him he should be going live. And hey Kevin, and tell him that it really helps out. You doing okay, Kevin? Let's see. I don't really do anything with it, but that's fine. Let's see. Tax on the 86 T-Type was valued at $13,500. It's parked for 20 years. So that's what really makes me mad about the tax is the year before that, you know, it was only taxed. It was only valued at like $1,500 or something like that. I don't remember exactly the number, but taxes on it wasn't that much. And they kept sending me a paper that want me to take it up and have it valued so they can charge me more taxes. I didn't see no reason I need to go have my truck valued, you know, I mean, just so you could charge me more taxes on it. So I guess they just seen I wasn't going to do it, so they just grabbed the number and put it on there. I wish we only paid taxes when we bought it, but they won't. They listed every dang year, and they want to keep charging. They even want to know what we don't, like if we don't have tags on them. They want to know it's sitting in the yard without tags, so they can charge us taxes on it, and it's just sitting in my yard. Y'all know how many vehicles I've talked about having, and you know, we had what, 4 or 5 just parts vehicles. Leave it to them. They want to know so they can charge me tax on it. So I never listen to them. You know, they going, after we go so far down with them, we're going to take the scrap yard anyway. So that just bothers me. $700 a year in West Virginia. I mean, man, if you're talking about paying for vehicles and stuff, that's crazy. You've already bought it, you paid for it, that should be the end of it. I mean, you're born free, tax to death. That's what that's kind of gets to me when we start talking about the tax thing. And I know it's probably a dream, but this thing they talk about doing away with tax on your work, at your work, you get all your money, and then they just go with a certain tax if you go buy something. I'm all for that, because if I've got 100% of my money and I'm gonna go, I can at least spend my money where I want my, for what I want, and you tax me on that. But after I buy it, I don't think I should have to pay taxes no more. Well, I understand, Adam. Now, I'm on a fixed income too. I'm fixing to go get that check out the bank. That's exactly right. They got their hands out, and that's the greediest thing people I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, see, like if you went and bought a 90 model Chevrolet truck, see, you can go by Blue Book value, but they don't want to go by Blue Book value. They consider my truck a classic, and by considered a classic, they want to charge more tax on it. I mean, with the years since '71, it's been bought and paid for, and paid taxes on it every year. How many times that truck been bought? Literally. That's kind of where it's getting. Now I get what you're saying, Daryl. That's kind of what I think they're trying to do here. Just if you list it, heck, they won't even know how many dogs I got, so they can charge me on that. Now that's the way ours is. I think how long is the book value, like Blue Book value or whatever, is what they normally go by. But I assume, because my truck's considered a classic, after that certain amount of years, they want me to go value it so they can charge me more. There you go. I can get the handicap. I wonder if I can get a handicap sticker for him, and might get a little discount. I know it looks bad, but even when I wrap his foot every day, it is looking better. It actually looks like that at the edge of it, you know how it heals from outside in. Looks like the edge is starting to heal, and his hair is coming back on the edge. So I'm hoping that we can save his leg. They would not give me no more medicine for him unless I brought him back up there, and he could charge me $200 more. I'm going to try to go to Tractor Supply and see if I can get some antibiotic, and they put him on a steroid, a big steroid, and that, I think that helped a lot. It also made him hungry, and he gained quite a bit of weight. That helped him a lot too, I think. And see, what'd you say that was? 86 T-type. And see, I'll be honest with you, the car is probably worth $13,500 or more. I mean, they're nice cars. I don't really know the value of the car. I do like it, but that's to me is crazy for them to keep taxing that on a vehicle of all things. I mean, even your house. I mean, good gosh. I don't know. I just think it's crazy myself. Well, yeah, once they get their money or get their hands on it, they like to keep it. They don't like to give it back. Matter of fact, my bank's got me all screwed up now. I can't even check my balance because my bank decided that they didn't want me anymore, so they throwed us to another federal credit union, and I can't even download the app. I don't know which. They sent me two cards, which one's mine personal, one's mine and my wife's joint account. I can't even figure out which one's which. The closest one's 45 minutes away from me. So I'm kind of livid now. I know I got money, but it's just I don't know. I can't get to it right now. That's one of the things I got to do tomorrow, and I need to be here doing stuff. And I'm gonna have to run all. I guess I'm gonna have to run all the way over to that stupid bank, 45 minutes away, just so they can show me how to get to my money. I have opened another account here where Randy and I bank, and but it takes a minute for the railroad to stop sending it to one to the other. So I've got to put all the information in and start getting it sent to a different bank. Okay, appreciate it, Adam. And Never Done Projects, we'll be watching it here in just a minute. Or once I get off of this. I thought it might would pick up a little bit. I mean, we're kind of a good group going here. I like that. Haha, I feel. I want to. Y'all got y'all sparked my interest too. And the drama begins. We're waiting. I keep looking for the shop phone. That's what I'm on live on, so I can't look on it. And I come up here without my drink. Daggone it. Randy made the video today. I have no idea what he done. I liked it. Now I don't know how y'all felt about it, but I liked it. The in between the videos from going from one to the other, and the beginning and the end. I threw that flyer in of Daryl's. Where you see a drink? Oh, you can't see down there. You better bet if it's here, it's empty. Looks like milk. This? No, that's a candle. that's actually my chip bag holder, so it don't go. It's actually a candle though. Yeah, that's what it is. Just my. It's actually just a candle. You drink wax. I know a lot of people do some weird stuff with wax, but I didn't know we drink it. That's what my milk looks like after I dip my Oreos in it before I spill it on my keyboard. That was a frustrating night. They were good right up to that happened. Y'all should have seen me. I was really trying to do everything I could to keep, which the damage was already done, but I was trying to turn that keyboard upside down and trying to clean up, and it was a mess. Right at the end of the premiere, and I didn't want to get aggravated because I know better to do what I done, but yeah, I was I was very irritated. Which, speaking of Black Betty, since y'all know a little bit more about them than we do, we can change a lot of parts. Isn't there a truck in the 90s that we can switch out the brake booster on that square body, and it will be an upgrade to the brake booster system or the brake system on that truck? I'm wanting to say somewhere in the mid 90s. One of the brake boosters will switch over to this Hydro Boost. I've seen where they've done Hydro Boost, but I was thinking, now Hydro Boosters are like what I've got on my dually, I think. Now I could be wrong about that. That might be what I'm thinking of. But I know they said it was relatively inexpensive. Okay. But we've got to try to fix the brakes on that thing too, because we're having to use neutral and hope that we don't run into anything. Grateful low vacuum. Okay. But like I said, the problem we got right now is Randy and I working 2 different shifts. We need to be here together doing stuff. What are you going to go to, Daryl? Big Cam, they are great. Okay. Early 80s diesel square body have Hydro Booster. Bolts right on. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Get ready to look that up. Electric brake booster from Honda Accord. Oh, really? That'll switch over on the square body? I'm going to have to tell Randy about all. We've got a lot to look up. Ready for conversion. He's going to have to go back and watch this one. So he, like I said, y'all may think I'm crazy, but he is my Google search. I'll tell him to go back and watch this and look these things up. Oh, really? Write that down so I don't forget it. There we go. Small unit, that helped. Well, I think a regular one's not far off of that. I don't think. I haven't looked, but still. No jet marks on your Chevy. We won't tell nobody. We'll put a sign, American made. We can say American built. It was built in America. I think you asked me that yesterday, and it still doesn't matter to me. I just assume be right here and have a good time. Well, it might be interesting because we do more than just. Will it work, Adam? Will it work on the 71 or the 70 that we're changing over with the 5.3? Well, if you want to get rid of it, we'll talk to you when we come to the show. And you said something about we need to go pick some parts up from you. You ever come up with that? Because when I did my briefing today, I noticed we're down to one-digit numbers to come to this show. All right, I appreciate it, Adam. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. That's right, Daryl. We're all going to that metric system you like so much. Hey, Valent. Hope you're doing well today. I think you've got a lot of parts. You need a bigger building, a warehouse or something. You've always got parts. Well, the metric system is pretty easy. It goes by one, two, three, four. I mean, it might not start at 5 or 6, but it's still, you just go up by one. You don't have to do any fractions. I know, and I think that is awesome, Adam. Which I say that when I got 14 million things laying around. How long's the premiere tonight, Daryl? He don't have much to trade for. Yes, fella, we're talking about Black Betty, our or Randy's 78 4-wheel drive. Long said we ought to do some videos on it. We are trying to boost our hours up a little bit. We did trip over 2,500 last night, so hopefully by the end of the month I would like to see us over 3,000. That would be the next step. With these lives like this and the lives like we do have done on the weekend, I'm hoping that will put us over to 3,000, and then of course our next goal will be 4, and then we'll just try to maintain. He's already give a foot away. Yeah, that's what we give him a hard time about. He's in very good spirits over it, though. If he wasn't, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't mess with him so hard on it. We keep on, he'll take it off and beat us over the head with it. Let's see. Only thing I know is that 3,000. I think you can have those. What is it? Like where you pay to memberships, whatever. I think at 3,000 you can do that, and I think 4,000 is the number that we can apply for monetization. I think now. Randy's the one that follows all that. But I know that's the number that's when we are on our analysis and everything, when we're looking at it, the goal is 3,000 and we're real close. And then the next goal will be 4, and then we can go for the monetization. I read a donut there. I got to go back and... And like I said, Daryl, it may do that for us, but right now I just got to get to the numbers. Once I get the numbers, then we'll fight the rest of it. But at least if I get the numbers behind me. He is, Adam is a big boy, but his speed-wise, he's slowed down a little bit. Hey, Chris. But that's what I'm saying. And I don't know exactly how it works. Like I said, we are learning a lot. But right now, 365 days from now, if I had like our live, I've been going live every day and it's been doing decent. And on top of that is the what we do for our videos, and it ends up should be going up. But what come off last year, like we did a lot of drag racing videos, and a lot of those did decent last year, and that's coming off from our account. So when I look and it only goes up 2 or 3, it's because I had a drag racing video that went off last year. Hey, you. Yes, you got to have 500 subs to for the first step, 3,000 to do the next. There's like 4 steps you got to go through. Yes, you're right, Daryl. His heart is enormous. I mean, I can't say enough about the group of people we got. Not just Adam. I mean, Adam is a big teddy bear, so to speak. But we all, I really enjoy. I'm looking forward to coming and sitting in front of y'all every day and talking to y'all. It's the highlight of my day now. I would say you can run faster scared, but now he might throw that leg at you. You may get away from him, but you better hope you can run faster than he can throw. Hugh, you waiting on the time clock or you off today? Today's Thursday. Didn't you say you was off Wednesday and Thursday? I don't know if, well, I doubt y'all get our news, but on 40 right over here close to Greensboro, a truck lost 3 boxes of letters, mail on the highway. They're having to shut the highway down so people, the government people can come in and pick up everybody's mail. Tom Clark, he's on the 17th break for today. Hugh's got a good union, is all I can say. Next week you're off Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, that might have been what you said. I remember you saying Wednesday and Thursday. Well, at least you're off the weekend. There you go. It's on 40 over here. Yes, I'm telling you what. There's something about your mom. It didn't. Your moms are deadly. I'm sorry. They can do exactly. Now I'm 59. I remember, like I said, growing up, sitting in the front seat of a 77 Toyota Corolla. I didn't have to wear a seatbelt because if Mom hit her brakes, her arm come over and caught me in the chest and knocked the wind out of me. I didn't have to worry about hitting the dash. And I've had my butt tore up plenty of times while she's going down the road and turning around beating me while we keep going. So yeah. Moms ain't moms like they used to be. Exactly. My sister, I had already moved out, but my sister, Mom went to, we always got whipped by belts, and Mom grabbed the belt, gonna whip my sister, and my sister thought she was big enough to take the belt away from my mama. My mama beat her down with a hairspray can. I wish you could hear my sister telling that story, but she beat her down with a can of hairspray that was sitting on the cabinet. Now, many, many years ago now, I watched my mom. Me and my sister was in the ditch playing with I love Matchpark cars growing up. And the woman lived beside of us come out on her front porch. And she started cussing me and my sister, said we was on her property. Mom happened to hear it. Mom come out the front door, started heading to that woman's house. That woman seen her coming and slammed the door and locked it. My mom opened the screen door, kicked the wooden door in, drug that woman out on the porch and beat her right then. Right there, and told her never speak to her kids again. They moved the next week. I watched that physically. Yes, teased hair. Oh man. So you just thought she was you just thought she was big enough to take it? No, that was tough love back then. Now I will have to say only 2 times that I ever remember, Mom and Dad both, 1 time each, smacked me in the face. Outside of that, it was always belt, on the butt. Now, I never had to worry about none of the rest. Now, when I was real young, we used to have switches, and I had to go pick the switch. But when they drew blood from your legs one day, that was the last time I got whipped with a switch. When blood run down my legs, they went to belt, and that was it. But you know something, you're still here to tell the story. Luckily. Thank you. How long for, I think it's Craig. I'm not for sure. I'm not good with names, but thank you for stopping in. And I enjoy talking. I really enjoy you guys coming in talking to me. Adam, me neither. I picked around with Daddy one time. We were out in the driveway, and he didn't have no shoes on. And I picked around and said something and took off running. And I want you to know he run across them rocks barefooted and caught me and never run from my daddy again. And we were just picking. We wasn't even wasn't even in a situation where, you know, because I didn't run from my parents. But I didn't do that ever again. Yeah, when I had to pick the switch, if I didn't come back one to their satisfaction, they would go get one. And I swear they'd go get a damn tree. They wouldn't get a switch. Yeah, they fixed you right there, Adam. If it was good enough for him, they're going to use it on you. Hey Kent, glad you dropped in. We definitely learned a lot of lessons. I just, nowadays, for the things that we went through nowadays, somebody had you locked up. Yes, Hugh, that's what I'm talking about. The bush was out in the front yard, and it grew up, and that's all it was. But it was, and I see them now. They're hard as crap to get rid of. But yeah, that's what it was when. And if you wasn't careful and they got just right, it would wrap around. Like I said, that's when they literally that was the only time I remember of ever but bringing blood. But they brought blood to our legs, and that was the last time it was with a switch. From then on, it was a belt. You know, no, that wouldn't be good. You know, Daryl, I made it all through school and never got suspended until I think it was my senior year. I think. No, it was ninth year, my ninth grade year. No, it couldn't have been. It had to be senior. Anyway, it was right up there close to the end of my school activities. And I come walking up, my cousin and a person was going to get in a fight. And I told him, I broke him up, told him it was, too close to the end of the school. They didn't need to do that. Somebody gets suspended. And the boy told me, he said he was going to go get his brother, and his brother was going to whoop me. And I said, F you and your brother. And when I did that, the teacher was standing behind me. And, they suspended me for saying the F word. And they didn't do nothing to the two kids that was fighting. We've had a ton of rain here today. The whole shop, parts has got wet, but not bad. It's soaked here. We got water everywhere. I remember several whelps. I do. Yes, they did. Thank you, Gabe. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that's what it got me for. That teacher really didn't like the F-bomb, and I was trying to do something good now, and I never got in trouble. I always, like I said, I tried to stay out of trouble because the school couldn't do nothing to me that would be anything to touch what my parents would do when I got home. So I tried to go and act like I had some sense. I ain't saying I did good, because I never did good in school, but I didn't do a lot of stupid stuff. Well, Daryl, times were different. We can't be stuck in the past. We only know you for you now. Yeah, thank goodness the video cameras wasn't around back then, and the internet and social media, or we would all really be bad. Hey, Pew Beard, I'm too good to. I don't know. We knew better to die, because if we did, our parents would bring us back just to kill us, to show us that we wasn't supposed to do what they said. Yeah, we grow when we learn, or not. We're bound to repeat an ass whooping, I can promise you that. Exactly. You're going to take your punishment before you die. Now, see, you when I was younger, and I would say, I don't know, 12 or 13, for what I remember running around. That's when I started going to the lake and everything. I had bad days, at school and stuff like that, but I don't remember being mad and bad. I was always wide open, running everywhere, happy-go-lucky. I didn't walk, I run, which that might be why, my senior pictures, I didn't weigh but about 11 pounds, soaking wet. Yes, Daryl, that's the way I tried to. Don't throw the first punch, but don't sit there and be beat on it. If the first one was ever thrown, whether it made contact or not, if the first one was thrown, you better go to it, make somebody pull you off. See you, thank you for stopping in, man. Yeah, even on controlling the things that, like I feel things building, and just a few short years ago, I would have already blowed and really, went off. But I'm like, it ain't worth it anymore. I try to just turn and go do something else. It's not worth it. But you feel it building, and it eats up inside of you till you get it off out of your system. I understand you. I know you got to go, but yes, um, they didn't play that. You didn't go start nothing, but you didn't put up with nothing. I literally, y'all think I'm playing now, but there was some kids that took the keys to my motorcycle and wouldn't give it back, and I had to be home at a certain time, so they had taken the key from my motorcycle, and I'd go try to get it, and they'd throw it to the next kid back and forth, and they were keeping them from me. So finally I said, screw it, they can have the motorcycle. I'm going to get my butt beat if I don't get home. So I walked home. Well, when I walked home and walked in the door, first question my mama asked me was, where was my motorcycle? And I told her. She told me to get right back over there and get my motorcycle. So I had to walk all the way back over to the guy's house, and I told him, I said, look, fellas, I said, I'm already in trouble. I want my key. And, of course, they kept playing, and the parent of the house that was there, they come out, I got my key, and I went home, and I put my motorcycle up, and like I said, we didn't use the front door very often. And Mom opened the front door because they used our yard to cut through to go home. And when they cut through, Mom walked out there, and she told me I was going to fight all three of them. And she picked the biggest one for me to fight first. I was scared of him. And she grabbed the belt. She told me, and they thought I was crazy. I mean, my mom was crazy, so he started telling me he'd hit him in the stomach. Well, I'd swing for his stomach. She'd hit me with the belt. Told me to swing for his face. And, if I didn't do what she said, she was beating me. He ended up grabbing me in the headlock, hit me in the nose and busted my nose. It was my first nosebleed ever, and just dropped me. But, yeah, Mom was beating me more than I would have got beat if I'd have fought him. I was scared of him. I never did get to fight the other two, but I was scared of the one she picked to fight first. Well, Adam, I will have to say, anybody that messes with somebody like that deserves every bit of it. Yeah, that there's people that I don't, which I don't agree with trying to uh, pick and when I say pick, bully. I don't believe in that anyway. But you push it too far on mentally handicapped people. That's not. Now we did have a kid in the neighborhood. His name was Billy. I'll never forget it. He was mentally challenged. I can't remember what was wrong with him. I think it was Down syndrome or something. But every time we was at his house, we'd go and point. He'd knock the shit out of whoever we pointed to. He was funny. Hey, Reaper. Dang, Mac. You are you are the man with 7 guys. See you, Val. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it. And you should be, Adam. don't know, but I like his more about this channel. He don't have anything, but he's definitely got a pretty car sitting there. Give him a subscriber. Maybe he'll return the favor. Start putting some more pictures on there. All right, I'm all for the. Hey, I think we're both gonna be staying at the fairgrounds. That's good story time. That was originally why I wanted to start our channel. Is to I had so many stories, most of them involved my mom, but I had so many stories in life that I wanted to tell and get it on the internet, just to get it out there. Oh, that would be cool. Always good to have your the running mate with you. Couple of guys that I run with when I tried to get the club going back in the 80s. I actually talked to both of them. One of them had to come over here. I did invite him, but he hasn't. Dang. But the other one has actually come over here, and he came over and spent some time and talked and looked and everything. And he's actually got one heck of a show truck. It's a mini truck, but he won a lot of trophies with his. I think it's a '90 model hard body. Could you please sing, you Beatles? I can't sing. I'm not a singer. But I remember in his house, in his bedroom, he had just a path to go to his bed and a path to go to his dresser. Everything else was 3, 4, 5, 6 foot trophies. He had all of his all from the shows he won with that truck, and he did it himself. Him and one of the other guys I just said that had come here. They tore the truck apart, and because he wasn't mechanically inclined, you know, so he was helping. They tore the truck apart, and then that guy left, never come back, so he had to put the truck back himself, and he did a heck of a job. It's a beautiful truck. You're exactly right. Adam, nobody wants to hear me sing. Hey, it sounds good in my head. It just, when it comes out my mouth, it don't sound good for y'all. And I'm one that I don't sing. I don't know the name of the song anyway, so I add to and subtract. I usually make it a big joke. I would say mine is probably a '69 Camaro. I've always wanted one. I was born that year, and I've always wanted one like that. Now I do want, when I was my first truck was a '77 Datsun King Cab. I do want another one of those, but as far as my dream car, it would be a 1969 Camaro. Yes, Reaper. Please check out Metal Art Customs and Grease Spot. They are working on a heck of a '63 Biscayne. I think that is one of Adam's dream cars. He's wanted one for a long time. Yes, Blue Mule is a beautiful truck. And I'll tell you, I've never liked that style that much, but I've got the 71, and ever since seeing your truck, I have, oh, especially the dually, I have always, ever since I've mentioned seeing the truck and the dually, I've kept my eye out wanting to go buy one. Thank goodness I don't have a little bit more money. If I did, there would be one sitting at this building. You got it, and you got a beautiful car there. I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to see it the way it is, but I can't wait to see it fully finished. Now I did just find a 58. I think they called it a Biscayne, but I thought they were Impala. I mean, yeah. No, I thought it was a Bel Air. I'm not for sure. You know, the 58 was the year that was a big flop. But I did just find the 58 that I would like to go look at. But it is 4-door. But now I don't care. Used to, I wouldn't have. But now I'd like to buy the 58. It's a complete car. It's not running, but I would like to do a body swap with it. I do like that car. You never know, Daryl. Hey, I'm telling you, I catch you guys. You never know. I might be able to. Yes, the last time I seen it, it was you had just set the motor in it and was working on it. So, yeah, I've only seen what y'all showed us. Well, Adam, most of ours are from Shorts. We got most of ours from the Shorts when we were doing them. I saw that in your picture, Reaper. I went back and subbed. I do love that car, and I'm not one on a lot of Pontiacs, but I do like that car. That is a beautiful car. Good. I mean, I'm glad. I want to see it go. '67 GTO. Yeah. Seemed like you did say something about a GTO. And Reaper, if you haven't seen it, now would be a good time to go to Metal Art and subscribe and start watching, because I did come in a little late on the Biscayne. I can only go back and watch the videos that he had, but for some of the things he done to that Biscayne, you won't believe the talent that man has. You really ought to go check him out. All right, I'll go back and look. But I want to know when you're getting back on the square body. Now, I mean, not square body, the 4-door. I got happy the other day when I seen you'd put a video out, and it was you were working on the bed. I thought you pulled it back out, but I think that was the original when you was building it. And after seeing that, I've got so many questions about the bed on that truck. I don't know. It really gets me. Hey, is that Denise from Romania? That's cool. I love to see people coming from different places. Yeah, I realized it wasn't current, but. Yes, I love to see people. Yesterday we had two from the UK, Germany, Russia. I love to see them come in from different ones, especially if they're coming in to be sincere. But heck, it just seems like I just started this, and I know that most of y'all been blues, so we're talking Daryl's all the time. But I do appreciate it. But heck, we've already been over an hour. Speaking of which, I have not checked on him. Has anybody checked on Pug today? Yes, Daryl, and I can't tell. I tell everybody that great news for him. Good. I tell everybody that I've never had a lot of friends because you end up getting stabbed in the back with it. But great, no surgery. That sounds awesome. But I'll have to say, with this group of people, I think it's awesome because we have nothing to gain from each other than what we're doing right here on YouTube, other than just being a friend. And that, to me, means more than, usually somebody keeps you around if you're good for them. We really have nothing to gain from each other than subbing to each other and watching each other's videos. So I think that, yes, loyalty and friendship. I think this is an awesome group, and I am so glad I have fallen right into it. Many times, y'all don't know, when I made a trip to your shop, Daryl, that is very unusual for us to do something like that. But I am so glad I made that trip. And I really look forward to 8 days from now heading that way. I don't want more time as far as, hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, I hope I'm glad you kind of stopped back in. But I don't want more time because I'm ready to go have the weekend. But at the same time, I need more. I really needed that month Randy was gone to get this stuff ready. Now, I never cared for the Ford Ranger, but a lot of people made them look real nice. I had some friends that had them. They were, and it depends on which way you go. They look good raised up with, if you got four-wheel drive with the tires that sticked out, and which I'm more of a lower type person, but they are cool rides. Appreciate that, and we feel the same way. But for me to say friends, that's as close as you can get it, because usually it's acquaintances or something, because it's hard for me to trust people. Every time I do, something stupid happens. And see, Daryl, I know y'all talk about it, and Randy talks about it, and I hear Hugh talking about it. I don't remember when I first started talking to y'all, or what we were doing, or how we got talking. I just remember all of a sudden we started talking, and like I said, Randy remembers it, and I've heard you say something about when you started watching, and Hugh says the same thing, because I think Hugh started watching when we started putting the motor in Randy's convertible, and like Ryan. I remember Randy talking to Ryan, and he looks over at me and said that Ryan was in the doctor's office right now, being diagnosed with cancer. Now, that just floored me. So, I mean, it was, I just remember, I don't remember much of us not talking. Diecast, when is your premiere? You never come in at a bad time, Vic. And I had to say, hey, Vic. Why'd you come in at a bad time, Vic? Man, you're here. That's all that matters. $7:30. Yeah, well, that might have been bad timing because I'll have to draw it to an end right here in a few minutes so we can all go drop over on yours. Southern, how you doing? Glad you stopped in. I'm seeing some repeats. I love that. Thank y'all. I'm ready to get back on some better content, so we're getting on vehicles instead of me talking or cleaning. If I can get my hands on a skid steer, you're going to see a lot of work being done on a skid steer. That's right. We got to make rounds and keep everybody close. But listen, I tell you what, I've been on for an hour and fixed to be for an hour and 15 minutes. I appreciate it. You guys stop over and check out Diecast Dreams Customs for his premiere. Daryl has his at 8 o'clock, which most of us know, but any rest of y'all that's watching, please check out Metal Art Customs and Diecast Dreams. Adam's putting on a lot. Matter of fact, I got to go watch Adam. He said he just put up a. All right, what? Oh, tomorrow. All right, that sounds good. Southern. We'll be here about the same time. Well, I hope anyway. I will be. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Friday. Well, I'll still try to be here at the same time, but we will be. We'll be doing some more lives tomorrow. I'm off all day tomorrow. I do have to do some running for the bank and stuff, but we will be here. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate everybody stopping in, and it's absolutely a pleasure talking to y'all. And I every day these are getting better for me, and I really enjoy it. New video dropping. All right, we'll check it out tomorrow, Friday. We'll do it. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. See you in a few minutes. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, Daryl. Because I never would have believed I'd have been on the iron 15 minutes. But, yes, Reaper, please come back. I do it every day at about around 6 o'clock. Every Sunday morning we have one while we cook. So please like, subscribe, and we like to do this quite often. And anybody that you see in blue, we're all got awesome channels and have good content. Do appreciate you stopping in. Y'all have a good one.